Enterprise was founded more than 30 years ago by a visionary entrepreneur named Jim Rouse. If you've walked through Boston's Faneuil Hall or Baltimore's Inner Harbor, you've seen how Jim transformed whole cities. Jim was stunned by the extreme poverty in American cities in the 1960s and 1970s, and he refused to accept the dismal housing conditions of the urban poor. In 1972, he partnered with 3 women from his church to purchase and restore a pair of dilapidated buildings in D.C. The women knew the community needs, and Jim knew the business and what it would take to get the job done. Through that partnership, that spirit of teamwork, Enterprise Community Partners was born. Enterprise is working toward a day when every family has a fit and affordable home in communities where we'd all be happy to live. That won't be easy. Today, more than 20 million families are paying more than half of their income on housing, leaving them one paycheck away from losing their home. 20 million more live in homes that are disconnected from jobs, education, and other opportunities. And hundreds of thousands more are living on the street or in shelters. There's a lot of work to do, but we've committed to help 1 million families access quality, affordable homes connected to opportunity. Enterprise isn't your typical nonprofit. We're one of the original social enterprises, driven by mission, fueled by business, and sustained by philanthropy. We have the heart and on-the-ground presence of a community organization, but the market-based discipline of an investment firm. So each dollar you donate works overtime, helping us invest about $60 into communities. Enterprise attracts investors and philanthropists interested in doing good while doing well. We've pioneered new ways to bring private dollars to the communities that need them the most. An example is the Enterprise Community Impact Note, which delivers solid financial returns while funding housing, health clinics, and community centers for lower-income families. Partnership is in our DNA. At Enterprise, we know that we can't solve our nation's housing problems on our own. And we know it takes more than housing to build strong communities. For example, we're partnering to revitalize 8 distressed neighborhoods in San Francisco, an initiative we're calling Hope SF. When we started, 2/3 of the people living in these neighborhoods were in poverty. Crime was rampant. More than half of the kids were chronically absent from school, 6 times the average. So while we're building homes, we're also working with community leaders, the mayor, the schools, local corporations, and others, to build a true place of opportunity. Historically, we've measured our impact by how many units we could develop, and we're proud of the 300,000 affordable homes we've helped build, the nearly 500,000 jobs we've helped create, and the millions of lives that are better because of Enterprise. Today, we're working to better measure long-term outcomes. How exactly have we improved the lives of low-income families? Have the parents found stable jobs? Have the kids' grades improved? Because at the end of the day, it's the individual lives that show our true impact. That's the kind of success we're striving for. Fast Company called Enterprise one of the most influential organizations you've never heard of. We're a true market leader and a hub for innovation in the housing sector, but a lot of our work is done behind the scenes. The Enterprise Green Communities Initiative is a great example. A decade ago, we were one of the first groups to recognize that low-income families have the most to gain from living in green homes. Children's asthma, cardiovascular problems, and mental health all improve in healthier homes, and families save on their monthly bills. Today, Enterprise is a recognized leader in green building, and we're working to make energy-efficient housing the norm for our industry, not the exception. I'll never forget watching in horror when Hurricane Katrina hit the Gulf. The images of people stranded on roofs, their homes and lives destroyed, will stay with me forever. Within a few weeks, Enterprise was there, on the coast, with the ambitious goal of rebuilding 10,000 affordable homes. We met with community members in half-dry churches to assess the damage and to develop an action plan. Today, we can apply lessons learned in the Gulf to assist the rebuilding effort after other disasters, including Hurricane Sandy. That's what Enterprise does best, mobilizing the people, expertise, and resources needed to help low-income families, especially in times of crisis. For decades, Enterprise has been on the forefront of affordable housing policy. We're proud to be a trusted advisor for both sides of the political aisle. But today, Washington is a significant challenge for us. Our model is public-private partnership, which requires a certain level of support from the government. But that's hard to find in this fiscal environment, where even the most tried and true programs are on the chopping block. Simply put, we need lawmakers to make affordable housing more of a priority. Until that happens, we will advocate for low-income families and search for new ways to stretch every available dollar. The simple answer is we'd help more families. We're facing a truly massive problem with roughly 1 in 3 families, around 40 million in total, living in unstable or inadequate housing. But with each family we help, that problem gets a little smaller. Every additional dollar we invest makes someone's life a little better. At the same time, we'll rethink the way we deliver affordable homes and test new solutions to our most pressing housing problems. Of course, innovation takes time, and not every creative idea will pencil out, so we need bold investors and donors who are willing to think big. As a country, we devote far too few resources to affordable housing, and that won't change unless ordinary people get involved and urge our elected officials to make it a priority. So we're in the early stages of developing a broad call to action around stable, affordable homes. We're building a movement, one that will settle for nothing less than communities rich with opportunity for all people. Enterprise is well positioned to lead this effort with a respected bipartisan reputation in Washington, a huge network of partners, and the top talent in the field. We hope you'll join us.